Hello. So, Stacy asked me to do the blue and yellow eyebrows, so my kid's sleeping, why not? I'm in a really awkward position because I have like the computer on top of the headboard of my bed right now because my baby has womb sounds playing. They're pretty loud, so I figured it'd be better to just come in here. It's pretty fucking bright though. Now it's too dark. God damn it. Anyways, so that should work. Just do this. Anyways, so this is the first time I've ever tried this. I'm gonna use what is it, like hair putty or the hair wax or whatever like that I use for your actual like hair on your head. I figure it should be fine considering for your hair. So first you're gonna do, you wanna, it doesn't honestly really matter I guess if you get it perfectly on there. I'd go heavier with the wax in the area that you want to be the darkest. If you watch the last video, you know that you want like this and this to be darker. And that's where the blue is going to be anyways. So just lightly put that on, don't like coat it or anything. This is just to adhere it, so like, yeah, my eyebrows are horrible. Ew. This is just to adhere it so it doesn't flake off, doesn't get all over your face. And if you, like, I've tried using Vaseline before, but that smudges really easily. I'm looking down, it must be weird for you, I'm not looking right at you, but that could make you awkward anyways. Ignore me, I'm just going off. So yeah, put that on. I'm just wiping it off of my pants because I'm dumb and didn't bring anything to wipe it off. Alright, so I've been using like, it's really old, honestly I've had this thing for like years. Just CoverGirl, and it's like a teal color. I think I've had this like for like 10 years. Oh well. So, just a little bit on your brush, not too much. Because you don't want to do this quickly, like, you don't want to just put a shit ton of product on there and then be like, yeah, I have to take it off. So, very similar to the last tutorial. Do the bottom. 2/3 or the last 2/3 first, and the tail. Just add product as you need it. You can really use any colors you want. I'm just using these because it's the one that Stacy asked for. That wax is working pretty good so far. God damn, it's so bright. Anyways. Alright, so you got this working. Yeah, looking good. So you're gonna do that top part of the tail. Very similar to how we did the other ones. Using that flat part of the brush. Just meow, and flicking it up. Bam. I want to probably do it a little bit darker. Okay, so that's done. Like that. So you did this and this. Filled in the tail, brought it up a little bit. Yeah. Bring this slightly forward just a little bit. Because if you do it the way I did it, like, there's like a little bit of a blue line down here. And try not to add too much product around here because this is where the colors are probably going to meet. And it'll be harder to get that yellow to pop if there's too much blue product here. So that's good. And if you're like me and you don't have anything to wipe it off on your pants. Yay! So brush clean again, yay. I'm using, this is another really old, I didn't even purchase this. This is Chelsea's. And she gave it to me back in high school. It's just got those colors. Very bright and very lovely. Obviously, I haven't bought eyeshadow in a really long time because I haven't really worn it since high school. Alright, let's just get some of that yellow on there. You could even use that blue if you want. I just like the teal and the yellow. Look, that looks nice together. A little bit, right? Just lightly. Put it into that area. This color doesn't come out as bold, so I do need to layer it. But you see how I'm just going above that line and then pulling it into there or into the other blue. I like for this part of my brow, because it's thicker, to use that flat part. My eyes just went cross. I use that flat part of the brush, because for me it's about the actual like size of my eyebrow in that area. You want to go a little bit lighter when the brush hits the blue, or else it's gonna start getting really on the brush and then it's gonna blend and overtake it in the wrong area. And you want this area up here in the corner to have no blue in it, like absolutely none, because that's where you want it to be really, really bright yellow. So go ahead and you can layer product on there. It also depends on what you're using. This stuff doesn't go on as bold. And you see I'm using that part right there, just lightly doing that into that line just a little bit, just bringing it forward and back. Hopefully I'm explaining this well enough, because honestly I just kind of go with it. Alright, so I got more product because the yellow is not as dark as the blue, so you want to actually go over there and pop instead of it just disappearing. So you're bringing it back like that. And as you're bringing it back like that, it's going to kind of blend into like a green. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that from that angle. Well, that's basically it. It's basically exactly like a regular brow. The only difference is, well, the colors for one, and the darker part that you do in the normal natural colored brow is going to be your darker color, or whatever colors you decide. And this part's the lighter color. It's like you just kind of section off your eyebrows. That's what I do, like, in my mind, I guess. I section this part off from this part. This part, I guess you could say this part's part of the... this is the eye socket, Megan, you're crazy. But you get my feels, which I keep saying. But whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. You know, just touch up whatever spots you want, but I'm pretty happy with this. But yeah, that's how I do my brows.